What's the mood like in the locker room after something like you losing 41-3 on the road? Just how down are you guys? How is the mood in the locker room?
No, we've looked at the film, we've addressed what we need to address, and we're moving forward. We're focusing on Portland State and taking every day, preparing for them. That's what the mentality is.
Is it hard to move past the LSU game, or do you take some of that frustration you had in the game and put that towards future games?
I mean, it's frustrating. We feel we should have played better, but I mean, it's not something you dwell on. It's football. It's no different from one play in the game. You got to move on to the next snap, and we're doing that by focusing on Portland State right now.
You talked about consistency last week. Do you feel you had a consistent game? Obviously, you had a couple breakups early in the game, and you had a couple crucial tackles throughout the game. How do you feel you did as a consistency point?
I feel I did some things well, and there's things I have to clean up technically. And communication as a team, we all got to play better together. It's not just my performance or any one person's performance. It's us playing together well together.
First couple plays, I mean, look, you were on them, incomplete passes, you get a 3-and-out to start. You must have felt pretty good about just kind of the way things started in the game. Were you surprised how they kind of unraveled at that point?
It feels good going to any game. It's high energy. It was a great atmosphere at Tiger Stadium, and it's something that we prepared for as a team. And it was good to get off the field early for our defense to get going, and that's something we have to continuously focus on every game.
Did you catch yourself at all taking in the atmosphere and how different big time it was, or was it that different?
Once the game started, it's all the same. It was more pre-game. You walk around and get warmed up, and kind of immerse yourself into it. But once it's all over, it's just straight football from there.
How do you think the guys handled that? Are you frustrated or moving on?
Some disappointment, and feel we got to focus on every down and critical mistakes we can't do with ourselves, so penalties and stuff like that. But it's continuously focused on Portland State. We went over the film with the coaches, and we know what we messed up on. And progress. That's continuous progress. That's what we're focusing on.
To have a game like that in your second game of the season, can it be a point of reference for you guys if you ever need some mental fuel as the season goes on?
We know when we make critical errors, and playing against a great team like LSU, you have to give them all the credit. They're going to capitalize, and that's the thing we can't continue to hurt ourselves in situations. So it's something that we're going to take note of and moving forward, and it gives us all a little experience.
With Portland State, this team, but you also have Stanford on the horizon next down the road. I don't suppose you guys are going to be looking past them, right?
No, not at all. Portland State is going to be coming prepared, and that's what we have to focus on. There's no plays we can take off because they're going to take their shots, and they're going to be ready coming in.
Coach kind of lamented the lack of execution on both sides of the ball. Did that surprise you? I mean, you guys had in the secondary a couple blown covers and stuff like that too. That surprised you?
I mean, it's something you don't plan for. It's something that we've covered in film and preparation, but in the course of a game, it was communication errors, and we gotta clean it up as a unit, and we'll be better, and we'll focus on that going into Portland State.
Does a game like Saturday hurt anybody's confidence at all, or is that still where it needs to be? Or
it's in the past now. You got to move forward. You can't dwell on it, and it's something that if you take too long to look at, then Portland State is going to be ready. This next team. That's the next thing we got to focus on.